Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Taste Test here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus Rex, where you can watch me try the weird, the wonderful, and the limited edition every Wednesday and Saturday. If that sounds like fun, scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. If you have a suggestion, comment section down below, leave it there, what it is, where to find it. You might see it on a future episode of Taste Test, and today we actually have a limited edition item. And I'm very excited about this one. They are Ruffles. Korean style sweet and spicy chili. I like the way this looks. I like the way it sounds. I like that the sauce that they have as the this is what we're going for is the kind of sauce that I really love. Frank's Red Hot has a great sweet chili. It's kind of my go-to sauce when I go to restaurants. It's kind of the first I would put it in the upper echelon tier with a honey mustard and a good barbecue, and I would probably ask for it second. But honey mustard's kind of dicey. I kind of go first, maybe. Maybe I'm thinking about it. I'm like, it's a top pick. But it's very good. I'm very excited about these. I found these at Walmart. It does seem like it's a very limited release. I saw them. They had the big section out in the middle of the aisle. I don't know what you would call those. And I saw them there once, and then they got moved into a pretty small section in the actual chip aisle. So if you see them and you want them, grab them. If not, I guess you missed out. I'm not really sure. But let's give them a try here. Ooh, those smell pretty good. Those smell pretty good. I caught a little whiff. Oh my goodness, they smell delicious. Oh. The interesting thing about Ruffles is it always seems like we end up with a really strong potato chip scent regardless. Ruffles are just so powerful with their potato chips, the scent of them, they just knock through everything. But there's a really good initial scent. It smells like exactly what I would want if that sauce were in front of me for my Dino Nuggets. That is a good sign. That's a great start. The thing I like so much about this sauce is it has a really good flavor profile, and it has just enough heat. It's just a little kick there, but it's not too much, and you can kind of work with it. Whereas some stuff veers too far into man, this just tastes like hot, and it's too hot to eat a bunch of at once for me. This one is such a great balance of the flavor and the heat, and the smell of these is making me very excited. Let's try one. They're very red. They have a nice color to them. I don't know that they nailed the flavor. I'm getting a lot of what I was worried about, which is kind of just the flavor of heat. And then there's a pretty strong potato chip flavor as well. Maybe the Ruffles are just a little too thick. Maybe that's the problem. There's just too much room for flavor. Look at you looking at the back of the bag. High five. Okay, what? They're not super hot, which I guess is a positive. They do have a little bit more of the flavor of kind of just oh, this is kind of just the heat aspect that we're getting. We're not really nailing the flavor of the sauce itself, which according to the bag, if you just look at the front of it, is onion and hot, like pepper. But there's there's usually a really nice flavor to it. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's just a thing that touches my tongue and I go, that's good. Yeah, these are, I was really excited. I thought the scent of them were great, but I just don't think that the final product is all that superb. It's kind of there. I wish it was more. The problem is that the flavor is a little too light, and when it starts to hit your tongue, that's when you have chewed through so much of the ruffle itself that the potato chip flavor kind of comes in and overtakes what it's trying to do. But they have a mild heat to them at best. They're a fun idea and a fun concept. They just aren't executed super well. I think, unfortunately for me, these are a pass. I I'm glad that I was able to find them. I'm glad that I was able to try them out. But this is a disappointing chip from Ruffles, which is an inconsistent. Not only an inconsistent, like, I kind of pick and choose the flavors that I want to try with them, but I do feel like their flavors can be a little, some of them are good and more of them kind of in the middle to bad. I guess I couldn't really, the last ones I think we had were like the hot mustard or honey mustard or something like that. I don't know. These are a bummer. I wish that they had a better flavor profile. And that's just, that's a little unfortunate, but that's how it goes. If you find them and you want to try them, I guess I wouldn't tell you no. I don't personally like them all that much. I do think they're pretty disappointing. But I do think if you don't find them, or I guess if you weren't interested in them, you weren't going to buy them anyway, I guess you could maybe swing somebody. They're kind of like on the fence, but it's like, hey, maybe there's a really good chip. If you can't find them, you're not really missing much. If you want to and you see them, I wouldn't be like, oof, no, that's a terrible idea. I would just be aware that they might not be exactly what you're looking for, which is unfortunate. So there you go. Those are some Ruffles. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this and enjoyed, you can give this video a thumbs up if you'd like. You can subscribe down below. You can also subscribe over here when I'm done talking. You can ring the bell down there, and you'll be notified when I post new videos. If you have a suggestion, comment section, you can leave it down there. What it is, where to find it, you might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. You can watch more Taste Test right over here. You can watch me play some baseball up there. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and bon appetit.